We're gonna keep fighting till the end of the game. Even with the bad third quarter, getting 39 points, held them to 14 in the fourth, and gave ourselves a chance to win the game. Being down 3, so we can't have those lows defensively, but we're gonna keep fighting to the end. And, give ourselves a chance on the second night. We're back to back.
Anthony, what do you think you guys are doing well right now?
Our offense is improving each and every game. Defensively, I think we're doing a better job. I mean, besides those two, last fouls that we had to take, we helped this team low hundreds. So it's the defending champs. Won offense last year. So we just gotta continue to build, continue to trust each other, continue to make the right plays.
I think Coach Kidd talked about this in the press conference room, just how many wide open looks y'all were getting. They just weren't falling as much as y'all would like. What do you think led to y'all getting so many open threes this evening?
They like to pack the paint. They're a very handsy team. When you get in the paint, they draw a crowd, all 5 guys in the paint, and it's on the ball handler to make the right play. And the corner was open. We had some great looks in the first half. Didn't fall. We made them in the second half. That's how we were able to get back in the game on top of our defense. But just knowing that this team like to pack the paint and make you shoot threes and win in for it in the second half. But we just got to continue to make the right reads and move the basketball, trust each other, and eventually the shots will fall.
Take some positives away from this particular game.
Yeah, I mean, we go back and watch the film. Obviously, I like our resiliency. We kept fighting all the way to the end. Had this team on their heels, but when you're down, I'm not sure exactly how much we were down, but 18, 22, like everything has to go perfect. And it was. I mean, we were getting stops, we were making shots. Like I said, we were down 3 in the fourth, late in the fourth. So, we gave ourselves a chance to win. But we don't do more victories over here. Day off tomorrow, get ready for Wednesday. Try to finish this home stand with the win.
Made the offense work better in the fourth?
Just moving the basketball, finally realizing that the guy in the corner was going to be open, but they packed the paint, with Chet and Hardenstein coming over, trying to protect the rim. One of them was on a smaller guy, and it's just instinctual for a big to protect the paint. And when we cut and have body movement, they're usually not even just the 2 bigs, but their team in general is very focused on the ball. And then we get shots open on the weak side in the corner. So, we were just playing to what the defense was giving us.
A couple more guys.
AD, with the words at the top of the locker room, trust and compete. Trust is one thing that Coach Kidd has talked a whole lot in press conferences just with us about how important trust is. Can you talk a little bit about if that's kind of one of y'all's themes this year, trust and compete, and how important it is to embrace those things as y'all push for greatness?
Yeah, those are 2 words for the year. I think we competed tonight. We can do a better job of trusting each other. But those are 2 words that we're going to harp on all year, which is why they're around the ceiling in the locker room. So those are 2 words we're going to stand on, and we feel like if we do those 2 things, we'll have to give ourselves a chance to win every night.
With you saying y'all can do a little bit better with the trust part, how can y'all do that? What can you do to do that?
Just making the right play. I mean, sometimes, I don't think we've been selfish. When you go in and, like tonight, this team packs the paint. When you go in and there's 4 or 5 guys, around you, trusting, we made some tough shots, obviously, but trusting the pass and the next guy in the corner, or wherever it is on the floor, is wide open and he's going to make the right play. So just getting better at, little things like that. It's not a thing that we, don't trust each other, but when you're trying to make the right play, you just got to take what the defense gives you. Like I said, we made some tough shots tonight, even when they had 3-4 guys around us, but the ultimate trust comes when we're able to make that next pass and realize that the defense around us and trusting that guy to make the right play.
Thank you, AD.